Entering team select screen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the home team, are selected. Call of 1981 has joined. Ready.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by
Ready.
my side.
Advanced edit uniform. Entering edit uniforms. Uniform name. Set to current phone. Jersey. Nike away pants selected. Color rush pants selected. Ready.
One boy left, bro. I been told him, bro.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hold on, bro.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
On 1st and 10, Cook. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Operating from the gun, Cook. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They go play action with Haskins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he's got his man on the comebacker. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You gotta have good corners, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Triangle down. Triangle and
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
L1 and L1, then L1 down button and triangle down button. Or with the analog, you could do an analog down. Whatever. I mean,
the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Fletcher. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Cook. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a pickup of 4 here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Right.
you're able to hit a receiver.
Triangle, bro. Triangle is the coverage button. It's a secondary.
But in this situation,
I'm doing it right now on my game.
Before you get a good head of steam going.
It's gonna say triangle, and then you're gonna look at the coverage adjustment. It's gonna say press, and it says left analog down.
Operating from the gun, Cook. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on, Cena. I know you see that, bro.
Able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as
What's
they
up,
would
bro?
say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pick up there, a 22. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Haskins will throw. He sets to fire deep. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, baby.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? Probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Always hear from coaches.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow him out first.
They want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. To the end zone, but
How you
it's
can't catch
incomplete.
that? Why he keep tipping his hands, bro? I don't get this game,
They were
bro.
trying to double his pleasure
That
there.
nigga act like this nigga can't catch, bro.
Already gotten into the end zone, but good
See what I
coverage
be
to make sure
saying,
that this
bro?
time it fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10
like this
after
nigga can't
back-to-back
catch, bro.
incompletions. Now Haskins to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it
Going,
complete.
bro.
No gain at all on
Playing
the
with
play
me,
there,
bro.
and that brings up 4th.
Nigga
wide open, man.
Act like he can't catch.
Don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
Yeah.
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They
said
read
pin
through
butt.
that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the
talk
red
to
zone,
me.
but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general
Khalid
rule
number
for these
1.
guys.
Yeah, yeah,
So
bro.
it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they
Yeah,
carry
no
that with them
improvement.
longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30
I'm in
yards,
love
even though
with
they're
the save,
substantially
bro.
shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel,
Come
doesn't
on,
it?
man. Follow my lead.
That's what I get from all the kickers I've talked to. They always say if I
I'm
miss
in
an
love
extra
with the
point,
save, bro.
that's the one.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cardinals. Evan Ingram, 85 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins, and he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Haskins going for the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second and 4. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. In the first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. So away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them to football day.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, Cook. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This quarterback now over 2. First half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cook. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. And that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, Cook. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's...
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
2nd down, Haskins. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
On 1st down, Jefferson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Haskins escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
They'll run on 1st down. Fletcher. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. And with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cook. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
We got 4. We got 4. 24 is the mark.
From the gun, Cook. It's Hill, complete. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
On 1st down, it's Graham. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Double dog. That's the way.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like
yards, bro. Damn, this nigga trying to play all D, bro.
Doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on. Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
To throw on third down, Cook. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find it.
There's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, Jefferson. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they need pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run on first down. Graham. It's a pickup of 4. It'll bring up second down.
I'm getting rid of Jamar,
the
bro.
Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I call that play a success. A nice inside.
He's trying to get my yard. This nigga Khalil, bro. You 0-11. Give up. What are you trying to prove? Well, I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to prove.
From the 36, Haskins.
Oh, I got him.
That is incomplete. So 17 seconds.
He was cooked.
Here. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it'll bring up third down.
I ain't got no kick.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Open man has got it.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
A gain of 22.
Me magnet and magnety. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I'm in love with your
15-yard
body.
touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gano the extra
I'm not even
point.
playing for it. I'm just trying to
Take a
pass.
7-point lead.
My nigga Haskins get up.
The kickoff unit
Damn,
is out on the field, and
this
they will
nigga
send
0-11,
this one.
bro.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Still field goal.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
He got line,
And I think a lot of people look
he
at it and
shouldn't
go,
have
well, maybe quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
I got $10 here.
I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Looking for
all up on me, bro.
First down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
He's gonna be all shit, bro. Let my nigga Judy go stupid, bro.
You got the ball. 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock out it away and bring up second down.
Oh, he enjoys
but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I'm in love with the shape of you. Oh, they took it.
Play action. Haskins. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and a big turnover there. The football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Cook. Throw left side complete. That's Fletcher. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Off the play fake. Haskins. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Cook. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
What?
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before.
But you want to win that bad, bro.
Let it. 8 read. Get off the field.
On 1st down, Cook finds his tight end Ingram. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Hey, Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Haskins on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there, with touchdown number 8 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
What? Man, stop all that weed shit.
Going out of bounds. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
They calling that pussy shit, huh?
Like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to.
I'm behind the dude, man. What am I do behind the dude,
A minute to
bro?
go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cook. Oh, they have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Look at this.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Throwing on first down. Cook. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I be feeding Jerry Judy, bro. I be feeding that nigga.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I just what this nigga
pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look...
Enter in depth chart. Entering MLB hold selected. Hold selected. Slot 2. Entering, cancel clock waiting to work your closing online game, cancel.
Whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not, now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Cook. Got him in. It's Brown. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, high 7. 45, 45, Mike, 45. All day, just like that.
To throw on second down. Cook, they complete it to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Let's go now. 8 read. Exit, exit. Hit it.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Double time. 4 down.
Looking to throw. Cook. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. The Cardinals on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third and goal. Back to throw. Cook. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Get it.
On fourth down, Cook. And this is incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
On first down, Jefferson. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second and 12, Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Bucks on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. Third down. Here's Haskins. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cook. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Ready, ready. 50, plant. Hey, Zoo. We got 4. We got 4.
On 1st and 10, Cook gets this one to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ready? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What's tight?
Five.
Tight is right. Even.
From the gun, Cook. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Cook. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, you'll get a little bit of praise.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Break. Mike, 45.
On 1st down, Cook. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, box drop.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Bang it.
Back to throw. Cook. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Cook, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now, it's Graham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Haskins down to a knee, and his guys about to come away victorious. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Arizona, that first win remains elusive. They drop to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Player stats. Blocking select. Team RE. Receiving selected. Finish game. Entering end of match. Yes. Entering player upgrade screen. You have 4 options. Jerry Jeudy is selected. Route runner. Pass coverage. Front stopper. Speed rusher. Entering franchise hub screen things. Advanced week. Training team league. Stats. Entering stats screen. Player stats. Entering franchise hub screen stat. Yes. Entering main menu screen. Subscribe now. Franchise. Slot 1040619888 Emph Trilogy. Entering Emph the Trilogy pop-up. You've been invited to join Emph.
Select the team you want to join.
Team screen 32 options. Seattle Seahawks, Pittsburgh Steelers, Houston, Seattle Seahawks. Los and Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots, Oakland Raiders, Green Bay Packers, Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers, Detroit, New York, Jacksonville Jag, New York Giants, Kansas City Chiefs, Arizona, Tampa, Cleveland, Denver, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati, Chicago, Minnesota Vikings, Tennessee, Houston Tech, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Start your season with
customized screen. Start playing is selected. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Yes. Entering main menu screen. Franchise is selected. Franchise is selected. Subtitle to pending invites pop-up. Entering fourth and goal pop-up. You've been invited to join.
Select the team you want to join.
Screen. Minnesota Vikings.
Start your season with
customized screen. Start playing is selected. Entering success pop-up. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Team adjust lineup. My team you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Entering roster screen 53. You be selected. Name K Cousins. Entering franchise hub screen yes. Entering main menu screen franchise. Keep your distance from myself. Put a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves. That's why you treat like I'm good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Been a fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display. With this rhyme, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. Yeah, I just ran a check. Got another sale, he still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. Ready. Get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah. Ready. Display advanced settings. Entering advanced settings screen. Enter to 5 mini code. Left. Cincy Kai M80s. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dengi. Cincy Hailers. Ready. Edit uniform. Edit. Ready. Ready. Advanced. Ready.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my jag talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man when it come back.
Coach, this is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
Bro, why you pick White? Why you pick White?
And we're underway from Lambeau.
What?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touch.
Entering. Exit game. Entering. Concede game. Entering. Attention. Pop-up switch. Exited the game. Exit.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end.
Trying to kill me?
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Oh, chill.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wait.
Challenge play. Entering cancel pocket, waiting for your pair to resume online game. Cancel.
Here, the booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Bro, you killed. It's crazy.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. Now it's Trubisky. And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 21. They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And this one a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if we can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers looking deep downfield. Oh. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 24. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down and 4. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get a... The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 25 on second down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
Let the bitch go, man.
For any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what
I ain't not finna let the Packers get 100 yards with Aaron Jones,
it's a
bro.
whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Working from the gun. Rodgers being chased out left. Now he'll let it. It's caught at the 10.
He caught that.
Right around the 10-yard line.
They let him catch that, but what about my touchdown?
The previous play big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side,
what?
they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run.
That nigga out.
Play entering cancel pop-up waiting for your to resume online game.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbound.
This would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this.
Missed the tackle, man.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point trying now for Crosby. And that makes it 14-10.
Tripping, man. We not running too much. I don't know why I'm playing so much zone.
And off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Can't see me on
First
the
down
offense.
for the Bears, a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Cohen, he heads right. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground.
Bro, how's he throwing my center like that, bro? What?
Back at the 27.
This shit crazy, bro. This nigga throwing my center, bro.
A much tougher 3rd. 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh,
It's off at the 25. He's
what
at the
the
40.
heck?
Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you separated the
How's
athleticism.
this, bro? How's this nigga D-line throwing my center, bro? This shit's crazy.
Play on defense.
This nigga's tossing my center, bro.
You gotta remember that now.
Damn, I ain't never seen somebody just toss my center like that. That nigga just said, get off me. That's trash, bro. He's not even good,
Fielded
bro.
a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Big hold to the 30. Robinson's got it. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shoot.
It was slowing down, bro.
Second one as a result.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
It got his man complete.
Wow, bro. Bro got the juice. This nigga not even good, bro. I'm just making mistakes, bro.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Complete to Jones. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, this complete to Jones. And he'll go out of the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Man, but catch the ball. Catch the ball so we can pick 60. Oh my God, bro. You are.
From 2nd to 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Jesus, bro.
This
nigga not good, bro. This shit crazy.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Rodgers to throw once more. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Adams. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now Crosby.
He's getting lucky. That is a pig.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
I'm getting killed by the pen. This nigga suck, bro. I'm doing stupid shit. I'm just doing stupid shit. I thought this nigga. I'm thinking Robinson on a go route. This man, I'm like, bro, oh, he cooked him. This nigga did a comeback route, bro. Oh yeah, he got the momentum. Ooh, this game rigging me. Yeah, let me change my camera view, bro, so I can get that.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Thank you, bro. That supposed to be with Kyle Fuller too.
And the extra point.
I had to change my camera view, bro. My camera view, I couldn't really see how the ball was going.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
I couldn't even tell where the ball was at. It's crazy. I'm about to do his nah, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's my fault, man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is
I gotta work on my hits,
he's taken
man.
down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
Adam Jones, bro. Come on, bro.
Just working with them.
He's not nice like
what we
this.
think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Crazy.
Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Adam Jones
Be
not
prepared
nice.
for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll go again to Jones.
Look at this shit, man. How this nigga got blockers, bro? What?
And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
He gotta have the aggression on, bro. Ain't no way these niggas blocking like that, bro. Every play.
This lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. The first carry.
Look at this shit, bro. I ain't never seen somebody team block like this against the Bears, bro. Come on, bro.
Down second and right at a yard. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
He just sitting in the middle, bro.
On first down, Rodgers. Caught by
Juke that shit, nigga. And I'm gonna get a pick.
The 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now a fake on the
Thank you. What I said. What I said. What I said. What I said.
14-yard line on the return.
Told them gonna get that pick.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start with a give to Cohen.
Yeah, fuck a hoe. Fuck a ball. Fuck it. I told you. That shit cheating.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Aggressions is a bit. You see how whoever watching the street, you see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why folks get that shit.
Within a single score. And that run
that's how niggas be having a good blocker. You gotta have good linemen.
And now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time jump all the way to the end zone.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll get into
this
the
nigga
end
went
zone.
way out of
Two-point conversion is successful.
Bro, they don't do nothing like that, bro. Why you always faking that, bro? It's Madden, bro. You never seen a one-hand pick before, bro? You never seen a one-hand pick. Bro, it's football. You got, I learned it, bro. You gotta, like, hit certain buttons to, like, know what you doing, bro. For real.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make up for it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Get his stupid out.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Good pass. I should have dove.
11 yards in a Green Bay
I should have swiped it.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rodgers now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And they try the sweep to Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the
Oh,
hook.
Fuller, come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Enemy territory. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams.
My niggas can't.
Just
My
what we
niggas.
want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Yeah. Nigga, I miss
Looking for a
PATs,
seam, but
man.
finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's on all Madden, bro.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Rodgers gonna throw. And
Yes, sir.
Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
What I say?
And he is going to get this one
What I
back
say?
to the 20-yard line.
What I say? Came back on his dumb ass.
This possible not too long ago, but that turnover
Hell.
we have a game again.
He retarded
Completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Clark able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
This nigga covering.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here.
Bro.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the
Please,
4.
block me, block me,
Sledding, they
block
lose a yard
me.
there on 3rd.
Well, Brandon,
No,
he's
score
having a
off
great
of
day,
it.
but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, he could have one go in the wrong direction. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard
Good
line.
kick, boy.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on to punt for Green Bay.
Come on.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That one sails out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's got it up to the 15, showed off some fancy footwork there on the play. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
He would have caught the hit.
For them, because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
It was to the house.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
61, matchbox lights.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. And look at this. It's a fake. But He will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate?
Well, you a critter, bro.
All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Packers, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Post-game report clears stats.
Fuck, man, I blew that game.
Finish game. Form. Edit. Ready. Yes. Entering tuning data update pop-up downloading tuning data. Please wait.